Good morning, Your Majesties. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that are new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have another scary story time for you guys. This one is called The Whispers. Okay, this is a story I do not often tell. I promise sincerely that this has scarred me for life, and although I have looked into psychological explanations for what I heard and natural explanation for what occurred, they remain unsatisfactory. Okay. When I was a child, I was scared of the dark. I swore to my mother I heard voices in it. They were not evil, but they were not familiar. And so they scared me. It was not uncommon in the middle of the night for me to wake up and hear whispers, as I would call them when asking my mom. She figured they were just bumps in the night and typical kids' nightmare material. I tried often to explain to her that it was more than that, that they sounded different from one another the way people's voices do. On some nights, I would get scared. I would get so scared from these whispers that I would sleep in my mom's bed with her. It was an added bonus that the bathroom was directly outside of her bedroom door for my late night tinkles. I should add, at this point, when walking out into the hall to go to the bathroom, you looked directly down the stairs that would lead you into my living room on the first floor, as my mom's bedroom was on the second floor. On one such night around Christmas, I awoke and felt the need to relieve myself. I walked out from the door and distantly heard the phrase "look." And to my astonishment, a red light, almost like a spotlight, was cast upon the wall at the very bottom of the stairs. The light had no other source, it was by itself, and I was transfixed by it. Being a little kid and only being a few days from Christmas, I knew what this light was. It was Santa. How else could he get into my house to know I was being a good boy? I was so excited, I began walking down the stairs and to greet him, picking up my pace after the second step as it began to creep off the wall and fade into darkness in my living room. That's when I heard him. A very strong, masculine voice, different from the first, not like my father's, not to say he isn't masculine. It was just distantly different. It said, "Stop right now. Go back, go back up those stairs." I listened, turned around, and what happened next, I am not sure. I would believe if someone had told me the same story after reaching the top of the stairs. I heard a very loud crash that sent me running back to my mother's bed, where I jumped straight under the covers and stayed there the whole night. Holy crap. Okay. When when we awoke the next morning, the placenta lights, little Christmas flower lights that glowed red, my mother had put on the railing down the stairs, were pulled straight down to the bottom of the stairs, some broken from what seemed like a forceful tear laying in the single pile. The dry sink in my living room had fallen from the wall. My mother cannot explain it. My father was worried we had been victims of a home invasion. My sister was crying. There was nothing missing. Nobody had broken in. There did not seem to be any reason that this happened. And then I saw it and I kept quiet. And I kept quiet about it because I was so afraid that I could not force words out of my mouth. There on the edge of the wooden dry sink, which had been facing up, were these intentions, were these three, oh, facing up were three indentions where the finish on the wood had been worn, almost as if in a forceful grip. Something down there had grabbed it and threw it down. That that was what the bang was. I was mortified. I was mortified after that day. I never heard a single voice again. I do not like to imagine what was waiting downstairs for me that night. If it was anything at all, if it was anything at all. But I can tell you that the reality was that something had physically acted upon two things in my house near the bottom of that stairwell. After after this, I had never heard another whisper again, which is sad because in some ways I would have liked to thank the masculine energy that had stopped me from going down those stairs. This happened when I was 7. I am 20 years old now, and because of this incident, I am still afraid of the dark, especially shadowy stairwells. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. I've never heard that before. What do you guys think of this story? Yeah, you can't explain anything when you're 7. You know, you can't explain any, yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's video. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Princess Peyton. Hit the red button to become your majesty and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a video. And I love you guys so much. You guys are the best human beings ever made. And you're the king of my heart in the song lyrics of Taylor Swift. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Okay, love you. Bye. Mwah.